All right, what's good, YouTube? This IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucker bang of a video. Now today we're gonna be going over a little something light, nothing too crazy, but this content today we're gonna be making some like just some low key shit, nothing too crazy. Talking about confidence and really getting over that obstacle of like being in your head about stuff. Being, a lot of people they get in their head about stuff. They don't necessarily know what moves to make. They don't know how to go about living their life. They don't go about knowing how to level up and really just enjoy life. A lot of people they think to themselves, I can't enjoy my life unless I'm having fun. I can't enjoy my life unless I'm chilling with these people. I can't enjoy my life unless I have certain people around me or I'm doing a certain thing that's going to give me enjoyment. And the truth is that it's not necessarily true because if you're doing what you want to do, then you're going to actually strive towards something. If you're striving towards something that you want, sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do to get what you want. Now, you can do a mixture of both, and this is where I really want to get to y'all but you got to also be real that you have to take the longer route rather than the shorter route of just trying to hurry up and get shit done to get there. It's better to take the longer route to get shit done and getting there so you can actually enjoy the journey, one, and two, you can actually accomplish the goal where you're fulfilled getting there and you're fulfilled when you're actually there. See, a lot of people they have like the thing in them where they feel like they have to get it all in one night or they got to get it all in 1 month or 1 year. Truth is that it's an adding up thing about being more sure within who you are, and then eventually, you're still going to step into becoming a better version of who you are. So today we talk about first and foremost confidence, focus, communication, and the last thing, which is going to be the treat of the video, which is respect. Okay, like that's like the all in all things that we're gonna be doing today. So first thing, you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna be going into that, but we kind of going to talk about this, and then we're going to get into some other things too. Uh, First thing I want y'all to really understand when it comes down to just not even just that is that first thing I want y'all to understand is number one, confidence. A lot of it is really just self talk. To have good confidence is having good self talk. Like but the thing is, you have to have like good habitual self talk. Like some people, they have good self talk sometimes. They might have good self talk when they're doing something good. They might have some, good self talk when they're doing something that they used to doing, and that's probably it. But having good self talk, having confidence is just having good self talk for a certain period of time, and also, moving on that. So you trust in what you're hearing. Okay. So, for example, me personally, I believe everybody gonna relate to this. My is excellent at video games. One of the best at video games. I feel like anybody play against me on NBA 2K, you gonna get your ass spanked. Even though I ain't playing a couple years, but when I was playing, I felt like I was no one was fucking with me. I was able to shoot the ball, dunk the ball, facilitate, win the game with fucking half decent teammates. You give me one half decent teammate, I can beat most people. Even if I have the third person is not that good, which talking about 3v3 you're at the park. I could win most games. I had like an 80% winning percentage in the park, and I had like a 60 something in the rec. You know what I'm saying? I was great at doing what I did. So I talked so much shit that it was insane. You know what I'm saying? I would talk so much shit that it would be literally be crazy of how much shit I would be talking to people because, I just played the game so fucking much that it was like, who's really gonna fuck with me here? Who here is really gonna be at the level that I am? And that's kind of the thought process that I had about, you know, going to anybody I played against, whether it was the stage, whether it was the rec. I felt like I was the best. You played against me, I was gonna whoop your ass. And I wasn't just gonna talk shit about your game, I was gonna talk shit about you. So the more you talk, the worse the shit talk was gonna get. And that's just how I was, but I was winning, so nobody could tell me anything. That was the confidence that I had because it was something I was used to doing. Now, and then you got to take that same thought process and step into another arena, which is, having conversations with women, having conversations with people, making business conversational business wise, conversations business wise. All of these things, you just have to always have the element of I'm the shit and I know I'm the shit, so you can maximize what you're good at. Now, if you do bad, you do bad. If you might say the wrong thing, you might go out things the wrong way, but still hold on to the idea of I'm the shit. When that moment passes, that's when you actually, you know, make the corrections that you need to make. For example, there was a time I was talking to a woman, man. It was like an older woman. And it was like somebody I talked to a long time ago, and now I ain't seen in a while. And I had said something, and I said something like, "Yeah, I remember you used to be crying and whining and doing all that kind of shit." And she was like, she kind of like got stuck, like, and then she kind of like started smiling, looked down, and she like shook her head, and she just started talking. And I'm like, damn, she might be more insecure than I thought. And I didn't like, but it's kind of like sometimes in the moment I just got back to laughing, got back to joking, and it was just a good conversation, and I went on about my day. But later on, I was like, I didn't even think about the fact that she was actually fucking crying with kids. You know what I'm saying? Like she was dead ass crying with kids, and I didn't even think about that shit. So I went about that the way I could have possibly went about that a better way, but in that moment, it was just a chill thing. It was not necessarily something crazy. She laughed, I laughed. It was something just cool, you know what I'm saying? But that like the way that her body language changed of like so excitement to like, damn, I don't like, wow, like it kind of killed her confidence. Me personally, I don't like doing that. I don't like killing people's confidence. I like them to feel like they the shit. While I feel like I'm the shit as well, because I feel like we should all feel like we should do shit about each other, but we do about ourselves. But some people they have insecurities, and I learned to map things that way. Because it's more influential. You can be more impactful. You can be more influential where you're not actually offending people. You know what I'm saying, or not intentionally offending them. Sometimes knowledge offends people, but when you're not intentionally offending people, it actually you progress more in life. So that is what I kind of had to really map out. And I've had other situations as well where I've actually just full blown just stepped into something new when it comes down to basically approaching women. We're gonna talk about for the fellas. Gonna come down to approaching women. I just walked up to a woman, bro, and gotta give you out a backstory. So I got hit to a new thought process, a new philosophy, which was sexual attention versus attention. Women, they like attention. Men, we like sexual attention. So we like to be sexual. As men, we like to be sexual. Now, women, on the other hand, they don't like to be, sexual without because they feel like sluts if they unless they have a certain amount of attention. Now, as a man, me knowing this, in order for you to get my attention, you have to be sexual. You have to be okay with being sexual with me because that's me know that you're actually cool rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Not just you walk here willy nilly. Nah, the way I flirt, the way I'm coming at you, you gotta be the way I talk, the way I walk, everything. You gotta be fucking with me. So, with that process in mind, I started walking up to women like, "Excuse me." Oh my god. I started walking up to women like, you know, that shit scared the fuck out of me, bro. I started walking up to women with that element of like, "Oh yeah, excuse me, I don't mean to bother you." Da da da. No, I was like, "Hey, excuse me, I'm gonna be honest. I think you fine, and then you got a nice body, you got a sexy voice." She started talking. She got like an accent, but like, you got a sexy voice. Really flirting with her the entire time because I had that element of understanding that it is my duty to want to get in that ass. It's my booty. It's my duty to want that booty. It's my duty. So with that being in mind, I had that element of confidence of she's going to enjoy me. No matter what the situation is, she's going to enjoy me. She's going to want me. And when I get at her ass, she going to really want to fuck me. A part of her is going to want to fuck me. And I don't care who she is, she's gonna want to fuck me. If I talk to her this way, she's gonna want to fuck me. Now, at the end of the day, I've accepted the fact that if it didn't go that way, if it didn't go that way, I was cool with it. But that's what I was going for. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't just going for, you know, just being there with her. I was really going for like get us to her head. So with that element, whether it went good, whether it didn't go good, I was cool. But I expected it to go the way that I want. Like I moved in a way that I wanted it to go, which was me flirting with her, me getting to know her, and me feeling out her vibe, and me just taking her ass to the bedroom. Eventually, one step, one, two, to the fucking bedroom. You know what I'm saying? That's was my whole agenda. So with that being said, it was like that was my agenda. That's the thing that I was moving towards. So that's the way I mapped it out. When it came down to it, right? Of course, it went very smooth, and I had situations where it was kind of surprising how smooth it went because women wanted to have sex. They like the idea of a man wanting to have sex with them, but also they love the idea even more that the man with substance wanted to fuck them. And that's where the communication really came into, and that's what we're gonna get into today with the confidence and being able to step into that. But the one lesson I'm gonna give y'all from that lesson, which they had a lot of lessons in that story, but the one lesson I'm gonna give y'all, which is you have to be fully committed to the moment, but you have to be okay if the moment don't go the way you want it. So you have to accept it. You have to accept it. Like me personally, I don't even think about accepting it until after the fact. At this point, because I'm just cool. I've accepted it before the thought process of I'm the shit, she gonna love me even comes about. I've already accepted there's a chance that she's not gonna. I've already accepted it, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's not my focus. So, but if it does happen, I'm cool with it. Whether it don't happen, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool without it. That's like the number one philosophy that I've always preached to the fellas. You gotta be good with it, and you gotta be good with her, but you also gotta be good without her. You got to know how to be good with this woman. You got to know how to make her laugh. You got to know how to make her smile. You got to actually know how to upgrade her. You got to know how to, teach her. You got to know how to train her. You got to know how to teach her how to be the woman that you want her to be. You got to do all these things. You have to already have this in line. You have to know how to have amazing sex with a woman. You got to know how to turn a woman on. You got to know how to flirt. You got to know how to do all these things so you can actually be good with her. But you also got to be good with yourself and be good in your life the way you're doing it right now so you can be good without her. And when you got that in line, you're comfortable with being alone. And this is what my biggest thing about confidence that I've learned, especially throughout like these past couple years. Being able to be alone makes you more attractive. It makes you more attractive. And I do want y'all to really understand that. When you don't give a fuck about whether a woman is there or not, it makes her want you even more. She don't even have to like the fact that she don't have to like the fact that she wants you the way that she wants you. She just has no choice but to be that way. But to be in a way where she really wants you because it's just an ego thing. Women have these egos in them. The men, they can smell you out. They can smell our weakness. When you are for have living a fulfilled life, a woman can't sense any weakness. It's actually like it points out the weakness in her, which is every woman, a woman cannot be fulfilled without a man. She can't. Without a man. She needs a man in her life to feel fulfilled. But when you are a man that is fulfilled, you are the man that can make that woman that you're talking to be fulfilled. And that's the thing about the story, this journey that I'm telling y'all, that when you're able to be by yourself and also being able to be confident in these moments of going after what you want, no matter what's going on around you, building that building blocks to get to the place that you want to be, you become more confident. You have no choice. I ain't gonna lie, like you have no choice but to be more confident because attacking things to get what you want out of life is mastery. It's going after a level of mastery. And once you reach a certain level of mastery, it's kind of you have no choice but to face your fears and your doubts and overcome them. And it leaks into every facet of your life. That's why I always tell, like a lot of times I tell y'all gotta have multiple hobbies and do multiple things. You shouldn't just be doing just one thing. You should be doing multiple things. I don't care if it's talking to women. I don't care if it's practicing communication. I don't care if it's fucking bowling. I don't care if fucking karate. I don't care what the fuck it is. Whatever it is, you should be doing something and you should be trying to get really, really good at it because it's going to leak into your life and you're going to become more confident. But if you're one of those people who just like, oh, I just do things just to do things, that's cool. But you got to have one thing that you just like go hard in because we all have this monster in us that wants to be great. Like that's why we like people that are great at what they do because we all have that element of a monster in us that we admire, but that monster sometimes can be attacking you instead of you use unless you use it. If you don't use it, it's going to attack you, which is like that ego in you, that monster in you. Like a woman can sense that. Without you, a woman can sense that that is being tamed. And when she realized that that is being tamed within you, she realizes that you can tame that same thing in her. So it's like the element of fulfillment that like you using that is what actually makes you more fulfilled. And that's what actually attracts the woman because she says to herself, I don't want to see what life like without having that kind of motherfucker in my life. I don't want to see that. So she begins to move differently. So the next element I'm gonna give y'all is focus. It's a like game. Focus is one of the biggest things. Okay. Focus is about being in the moment. And even though you have doubts of I'm not good enough. Let's say you meet a woman. Let's say you see a woman. You might have doubts of I'm not good enough, or I don't have the money I need to have right now, or I don't look the best that I usually do right now, or I'm not wearing that cologne, or I'm not wearing the clothes that I like, or she doesn't like me. She's not gonna like me because I'm tall, because I'm short, because I'm fat, because I'm ugly. She's not gonna like me because my voice isn't deep enough. She's not gonna like me for whatever reason that you can be thinking that a woman is not gonna like you. You still have what you have to say to that woman and just go do it. Like that's the best thing I can tell you. Like you have to put this in every element of life. It's the same thing as in driving because eventually you're going to stop thinking about the other shit. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why you stop thinking about the other shit. Okay, let's say we all got into a car, right? Me personally, I was terrified. So if you can't relate, you can't relate. Me personally, I was terrified to get into a car when I was younger. But when I got into a car and I would see cars coming the opposite lane, I would get fucking terror. I would literally stop. Sometimes I would literally stop because I'd be like so scared. Through time of me doing it over and over and over and over again, all I had to just I started realizing, bro, all I gotta do is just stay on this side of the road. And if they ram into me and they run into me, it's their fault. Because I'm on the outside road. And if they're on the outside of their lane, we're gonna pass by just fine. You know what I'm saying? That's all I start focusing on. So from that moment, the fear started to go away of me having to slow down to keep from crashing started to go away because I understood if they do they no nobody wants to get into a wreck usually, especially not a head-on collision. No one wants to not a little side swipe, get me on the side, and most cool. But most people they don't want to get into a wreck. I don't want to get into a wreck. They don't want to get into a wreck. So I'm going to obviously get my ass to the side, and if they don't get their ass to the side, do what they need to do, we're going to wreck because I'm not going to slow down. And by me having that mindset of me accepting that that's a possibility, it doesn't happen because I'm doing what I need to do to keep it from happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the biggest thing what I realized with focus is that the more you do it, the less doubt you have. They say reps kill doubt. Just keep doing it. Communication. I tell y'all, bro, you got to get used to organizing your thoughts. The only way you're gonna get used to organizing your thoughts is by typing or talking. When you type and talk, that's when your thought, like your communication, gonna change because you're gonna realize how to organize the way you think. That right there alone is gonna hit different in what you do. Like once y'all get that down, and once y'all understand that, that's when everything gonna change for y'all because y'all not gonna be worried about the bullshit no more. Y'all just gonna be so locked in on doing what you need to do that you gonna organize the way you even talk to yourself. The way you talk to yourself gonna be different because it's gonna provoke some type of clarity. And it's something like sometimes, bro, that's all you need is clarity. If you got a clear way to communicate, you're good. You don't need to worry about anything. I'm telling y'all, like that's like one of the most beautiful things about this shit is that whenever you just do the work, you're gonna be good. So communication practice that I'm gonna give y'all is for you. It's gonna make you more confident. Just keep doing it, and I promise you, you're going to be more confident in the way you talk. Just keep doing it. Okay, ChatGPT, type in 100 conversational questions to get to know someone, and then answer all those questions. When you answer the question, say a point to make answer the statement, answer the question, and then explain why you made that answer. You can give example, you can be creative, you can make a metaphor, you can do whatever, and then come up with a conclusion. Doing that will strengthen your bag so much, bro, that it's insane. Doing that shit every fucking day will strengthen your bag every night. Now I'm gonna be honest. I would tell y'all to just answer like 10 questions a day. If you answer 10 questions a day, you're good. You don't have nothing else to worry about. If you answering 10 questions a day, you good. I promise you. I promise you, you good. So keep that in mind. By you answer 10 questions a day, you're good. Okay, next thing is respect. Now that's what we're about to get into today with the content is respect. Now this is about to make the screen.
Wait, we getting messy.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I'm gonna keep it up. You not okay? Cool. 100%. Cool. Okay, I like that. All right, best listen. Right now, or is like everybody on the same page? No, that's what I'm asking. We had a few arguments today.
Like, all right. This is what y'all gotta realize. First thing first, before we even get into this, y'all gotta realize what this woman does that's disrespectful as fuck is that she makes a lot of demands. When a woman is making demands out of you, she's trying to control the situation. I promise you, women, they don't just do shit to just do shit. Women don't. Men, we do shit. We do that sometimes. We do. You're a very demanding man. You're a demanding man. Women, on the other hand, they only do it when they're trying to control the situation. That's the only time they do it. Telling y'all, just keep this shit in mind that women are demanding when they try to control shit. This is the element. This is the biggest element of why it's so disrespectful for a woman to be these ways because all she gonna do is show her hand as to why she is disrespectful. This is what y'all got to start getting on, and getting basically honing in on when y'all realize like some women they trying to control you. They're not even trying to like do what they say they trying to do. No, they're just simply trying to control the situation for the sake of controlling the situation. Now, a lot of guys they don't, I always say this shit is childish, but a lot of people they don't even pick up on how like what a woman even doing, and they be having women who like in their 30s, their 40s, and they still be doing this shit. They still
Yeah. But everything's still good. Like when she flew in, like she was blocked. But we had each other blocked. Also, y'all was blocked today.
Yeah, yesterday.
And last night, and I ain't heard from him since last night till today.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said yeah. Like that's true. True. Yeah, we had like a disagreement yesterday.
Like a little disagreement, some chill shit.
No, it wasn't little.
No, it wasn't little.
What was it?
Huh?
What was it?
You want to get into that right now?
Go ahead. That's what you want to do?
No.
Like you see how he always asks for like you see how he like always asking for permission. This is one of the biggest things that I be trying to get y'all to realize that y'all do, bro. Niggas be asking people for permission with everything that they do and don't even be realizing it. It's like, bro, have your own thought in your mind, construct it, and just move. Sometimes, most of the time, y'all, you don't even have to really construct it. Like little shit like this, you ain't even gotta construct it. You just gotta just take a step back and realize, like, you good, bro. Anything you do, you good. You good. Anything you do, you good. With that being the situation, and realizing that you good no matter what happened next, no matter what you do next, just by you realizing that you good, I promise you, bro, you're going to step the way you need to step. The dudes, bro. A lot of dudes, they don't step the way that they need to step because they feel like they not good unless somebody tell them. But that's where some dudes fuck up because they don't realize that they not good, bro. They think that they good. Like in their heart of hearts, they really do believe, hey, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Like, and they not. They be asking people for permission with everything that they do, and they're not good. They just do shit because it's like, oh, well, I ain't gotta do nothing. Like that laziness is the reason why most women control most men, and when they in their space. Women be controlling the shit out of a lot of dudes when they in their space because they have that element of like laziness in them. This is why you got to live your life with some sense of urgency in some facet of your life. Like dudes who don't have that at all, they usually lose that. Some people they have it in life, but they don't have it in anything that they do. I'm telling you to just have it in your life. You don't have to be in everything you do, but have it in your life. You feel me? That's like big, bro. That's a real big thing that you need to have down. And it's the crazy part. It's the crazy part, bro. This is the crazy part. Crazy part is that yeah, she obviously is fucking a little crazy. But the thing is this though, she's not trainable. Like if you look at a lot of stuff that she does, and she says, she's not trainable. She's not. She's not trainable. She's not a woman that you cannot teach how to be a better woman. She's not. She does have an attitude. She is bad art, like, but it's like whenever that's what I'm telling y'all. A lot of times, just off you being that structure for a woman and you know what you want in your life with that woman, she either has a choice to follow or not. At the end of the day, it's her choice. But if she chooses to go that way, she can be taught. Like she can be taught. She can be bossed up. She could be, but she has to have the right man. Yes, that's why I would tell y'all, get your money. Yeah, get your money. We should all be making money. All of us, not just me, not just you. Everybody you know should be making money. But you shouldn't be the relationship shouldn't depend upon money. Like it shouldn't be dependent upon money, the amount of money you make. And this is where his relationship is 100% dependent upon. If he was doing this shit and he was this way, but he was broke as fuck, she wouldn't fuck with him. I'm just be telling you how it is. She wouldn't fuck with him.
So
Myself.
about yourself, 3 green flags.
Damn, yo. Listen, bro, that's all I would do for the day, man. We got 30 minutes. I'm gonna have to end the screen, man. Leave a like down below. Peace.